Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night, right? Yes, it is Thursday night. I totally am in control of this week. This week hasn't gotten out from underneath me. Certainly not. Certainly not. Don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, my friends, welcome on in. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all healthy and happy and all of those things. All right. We are, as you might guess, going to jump back into some more of The Last Caretaker. Because why not? At this point, I'm having so much fun with it that I just feel like I just want to keep on trucking with it. We'll get back to other games soon, I promise. But for now, I am just enjoying this way too much. And the worst part is, the problem is, I'm enjoying it a lot, but I also feel like I'm not making a whole lot of progress either. It feels like I should be a lot further along now than I actually am. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So speaking of progress, I have done some things off camera. A few things here and there. I'm trying to get up onto that railing there. So I've been stacking boxes, but no dice so far. So we'll have to see what we can do there. But yeah, I've got 3 out of 4 of these repaired. I did that off camera. I'm just low on carbon fiber and titanium again. So I have to find some more of that. And basically to get the carbon fiber and stuff, I think that's the food area. It was up here. I went up here and tore down the desks and stuff that were in here. So that gave me a bunch of stuff. And yeah, you see there's like stuff outside this door that I would like to get to, but it looks like I gotta stack up boxes to get to it. And I also came out here and cleared this area out because there are some more things to repair. I need plastic, right? Yeah. So I've already got the power started here. It's going into a battery. I've got these repaired at least. And I got 1 solar panel repaired, so just got a few more things to do there, and we'll be able to bring some of this power into facility as well, with multiple power sources going on, which would be a good idea, I would say. Let's see what else. I guess we can grab these guys and put them downstairs here. I drop them onto the steps because there's water down below. I've also worked on the down below a little bit, but not a whole lot. Enough to, like, I cleared out the stuff that was down there, and I've got all the pumps and stuff repaired, but I don't have the power and whatnot going down there yet. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, the water pumps and stuff that are down there are going to take a lot of power. So that might be a case of, rather than pulling power down from here, I would maybe um, have like a generator down there, like one of the diesel, like build the diesel generator and put that down there maybe, and have that running. And maybe I'll bring the other power down as well, but I'll bring it down kind of as a supplementary thing, I think. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll bring the power down from here and kind of let that string down below somehow. I don't know. I don't think there's anything below us here, so I kind of have to string it over to there maybe, and then bring it down. And I'll have to see. I'll have to see where we stand with that, or at least actually over here. I could probably string it over to here, and just have it go down this side because I know there's stuff below us here. So something else I did was up in one of these offices, one of those over there, they had the dividers there. So I put a divider, I kind of angled it here, just kind of laid it there, so that when this starts spitting out parts, they don't fall over the railing and into the water. They just kind of hopefully will bounce out this way. So we'll see if that actually works out the way that I hope or not. Because the water down below is quite deep, and if stuff doesn't float, it's going to be gone for a while. We have this chair here. I need fabric and stuff too, so as always, so that's why I'm getting rid of all this stuff. And we'll grab this guy here. And we'll have to see about the power. I would like to, before we leave this place, and if you're wondering, it's the beacon that we repaired is all powered up right now. I just have to flip the switch on it, which I assume is going to give me all kinds of places to go. But before we go anywhere, I want to get these pumps going, so that we can, so it could be building up, power and other things as we're away. So I come down here, look around. Yeah, over there, there's nothing really below that over there, so having any power come down from there is not going to be a good idea, but we'll have to have it come down there, come up over here, and then like come down these stairs, I guess. Although, yeah, actually, no, it would be better to have it go all the way across, probably, and then go down there because that's closer over here to where we need it. So over here we had a whole bunch of crap to clear out, which I did. And I repaired all of these generators, or all these desalination things, or water pumps, or whatever we want to call them. And then we have a water purifier here, which I'm guessing everything's got to go into, and then that's got to go up the ladder. So we're gonna have a mess of wires and stuff here because this also needs power. And we do have a thing there. So theoretically, I could string the cables down this way. Although I don't know if this is... Well, there's no outside access here, obviously, because the outside access is on the other side. Yeah. And this just goes up to... this just goes up to that what should we call it? To the cafeteria up there, which I still have to repair the food replicator thingy up there. So I guess it would be a good idea to bring a box of stuff with me. Let's also, just for sake of argument, let's turn this off. I don't think it's really drawing any power, but turn it off anyway. Let's bring a box of stuff with us and see if I have enough here to repair the food thing up there. Okay. All right, what we got here? I need one more rubber. Okay. Do we have a tire or something around here? What is this? I guess I can look at this and see what it gives me. Fabric, plastic, metal. Metal, plastic, fabric, plastic, metal, broken glass. There's nothing that's there's any kind of rubber in it up here. All right, there's nothing with any kind of rubber up here. These are all plastic and metal, right? Yeah. And these I can't do anything with. Now let's see if there's tires or something down below. I guess I might as well take... We're always in need for plastic, so I might as well take some of these with me. While we're here. Out of power again? Jeez Louise. Let's get over and get some power. Did I leave any stuff down there? I didn't see anything. I do appear to be going through power a lot faster though. Hey, Outlaw, welcome on in. How you doing? Okay. Got that. Huh. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Everything is good in my neighborhood. Yeah, there's some. Oh, you know what? I got some rubber in there. That works. We'll do it one way or the other. Get up there this way. I mean, not easily, obviously, but no. Okay. I still feel like there's probably plenty of places in between these walls here that are like secret areas that I could be getting some stuff from. All right, what do we got here? Repair the food processor. All right. We need both power and water coming in there. So we can't do much with that right now. What do I have in terms of... Oh, I've apparently leveled up at some point here, which I didn't even realize. What do I have here? I got freshwater container. Got the flamethrower. We can make a food processor. Nutricore. Petrol tank. A red dot set. Let's get the petrol tank. I think I'm gonna need that. I mean, I might as well get the flamethrower, but let's just see, because we also have the petrol backpack for the flamethrower. Suppressor barrel. We've got the Cyclone Advanced Wind Power Generator. Let's get that. We have a small petrol generator. Lock that too while we're here. And let's get these things for now. And we'll get the food processor. Food items. I feel like there's probably no reason for me to use the food processor up here if I can just build one down below. Enhancers. What do I want to do here? Go to 40 kilograms on inventory carry. Let's get our power management up to 20 here. And we'll put 5 more into scrapper, I think. Okay. Yeah, it was a good day. It was a pretty good day. Nothing too crazy. It was mostly meetings today. So, you know, just kind of stuff like that. Still talking a lot about AI and all what we're going to do with it and things of that nature, which, I mean, it actually sounds like we're maybe sort of pulling back a little bit from the brink of Crazy Town. So, I mean, that's good. But we'll 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 see how it goes. I'm holding out hope, but I'm not counting my chickens. Um, yeah, I feel like there it would be kind of wasteful. Even though I like that I repaired this, I feel like it'd be kind of wasteful for me to run lines all the way up here when I can just build a food processor wherever I need it, which I'm thinking down on the main level is where we're going to want it. One of these days I'll get this just right. Oh, oh, well, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. All right. So, if I were to build, you know what? Yeah, let's build a food processor and let's build it over here somewhere, like maybe right here. Because I'm thinking the food processor is going to be for this. Because I can't imagine we need it for anything else. Um, I still want to bring that power down from up there. So maybe we should just do a little bit of that. What did I need? What did I need for repairs? I think I just needed plastic. I've got 5 plastic. Is there any more plastic in here? Yeah, some plastic. There was 66 plastic in there. All right. That would account for something. Let's repair the rest of these and bring this power down to where it is useful. Nice. Nice. Are these a little bit damaged right now? They're a little bit damaged. Oh wow, we're out of iron. Oh, you know what? I'm too far away from the box. There we go. I was like, there's no way we're out of iron after that. Okay. All right, those are fully repaired. They're going into the battery, and this is coming out of the battery. And I guess we'll put a... cable extender up here, maybe? That might be too far away, but let's just see. No more cables left. Well, I was bound to be foiled by something. Okay, okay. Another thing is too on the ship. I want to build because we now can build the diesel tanks. So I want to build a diesel tank on the ship and probably a petrol tank as well. And then that way we can go back over to that gas station which we want to go to anyway because we now have level 2 access, and we could drain the tanks there and put them on the ship. So we have that for a little bit. All right, and there we go. Okay. Is this enough cable for this run at least? Yes, it is. Okay. Now the trick is we got to get it down there. Which is going to be super duper annoying. If I were to do cable extender there, and then one up here. Okay. All right, let's two of them complete it. Okay. Trying to make it somewhat pretty, but you know what? There's only so much one can do right now. Hmm. Yeah, the problem here is going to be that there's going to be a lot of slack on the cable. Like it's going to hang down a little bit. Hmm. Guess it can't be helped. Oops. Hmm. It's a rough one. How would I? Because I have to get the. Because you have to walk way out of your way to get to it. Not what I wanted to do, but I'll do it anyway. Um, uh, didn't really think that one through, did I? Let's grab this. Hmm. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? I wonder if I can get. I wonder if it'd be easier to just get the table to angle itself up here. There we go. This is totally stable. It's totally the way to do this. Oh, Jesus. Nope, nope. Need you to gently put it down. There we go. Yeah, this is quite stable. Oh, for crying out loud. Got the shortest freaking robot in known to man here. Why couldn't I get a 6'4" robot? I must be a an Asian model. A jetpack, yeah, I know, right? Oh, hang on. Ha 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 ha! Stuck it. Physics. Um. All right. Now, how the frick do I get that one over to here? Uh. Let's put it on the wall over here, just for the sake of argument. Okay. You like my ladder? All right. Okay. All right. Well, that we got that to work. Somehow, some way, I managed that. The things I do to make things look like they're halfway put together correctly. And then this has got to come over to there. So let's go. Let's go put one up here. And one there. Okay. Doesn't block the doorway. That's good. Come on, you gotta go the other way. go. uh, this is too much. Um, okay. Now let's do this one here. Ah, no more cables. All right, that's fine. Here a little bit. And build more cables. At some point, I'll probably make another um, another battery as well. I wonder, yeah, because for these, well, let me think here. I can't really move these once I place them, right? Which is annoying, but I think I understand why they don't want you to move them. Because they have a lot of physics attached to them. So I'm trying to think here. I think it would be a good idea to put a battery here. Because this whole purpose of this was I could use it to power some of this up. The problem is I'm also going to make generators down below. And those generators are probably going to come up either that way or more than likely I'll have them come up this way and go over. What's going on with the lighting here? It's flickering. Yeah, I'll probably have them come over that way and go up. Come up that side. So how do I want to string this along? This battery doesn't need any, like I don't need another. Well, I can have it. Because because these are probably going to take a lot of power too. Let's just get the power to there, maybe. Here comes the tricky part. All right. Ah, damn it. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay. Let's see if I can be slightly more successful here. I think there's a little lip here. Oh, nope. Can't. Okay. So I can't stand on that lip, even though it looks like there's one there. It will not allow. It's having nothing to do with that. Oh, for crying out loud. They've done a good job with the ladders. They have not done a good job with departing ladders. Getting onto ladders, they've done a good job with. Getting back off them, especially midway, needs a little work. I want to connect it myself, but I want to connect it to that. The problem is when you look down, you get the things for connecting to yourself. So you have to kind of... Okay, that's not exactly what I was looking for, but that works. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but it works. All right. That's what I get for trying to be fancy with stuff. You know what? I could probably put it... Like, I was trying to hide it a little bit, but screw that. Just put it on the actual wall here, the window. Wait, did I press that button there too by accident? Oh no. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go with that, and I'll just pick up this other extendo cable here. Yeah, I mean that's not pretty, but it's functional. Let's have it just go into a battery right here. Where's my batteries at? Medium battery. Okay. Let this do its thing. Alloy frame. There we go. There we go. That is being crafted. Okay. Now we'll just connect this to there. Oh, damn it. It's all funky. It's all funky. Put a some spot right here where I can put it. Oh, there you go. Whoa. All right, let's do this when we're not standing on that. Come on, it said at some point here. There we go. All right, that's at least not freaking out from physics anyway. So that's good. Although, oh wow, there was so much power coming through that, it filled up that battery like right away. Holy crap. That's amazing. Okay. I mean, that's good to know. There's that much power coming through there. Okay. I've got that wired up for power. I think, what does it take to make a, oh, whatchamadoozit here? A food processor. filtering system, new discovery. That's good. Little discovering parts as we go. Waiting for alloy frames. Stand closer to the boxes. Cool. All right. Make this slowly materialize. There we go. All right, but it still needs both power and water. Let's go and put a thingamajigget here. No, that's not where I wanted that to connect to. There we go. All right, cool. So that's got power. It just needs water, which is another thing we have to tackle here. I also need, in order to get the water though, we need power down there. What is the? I have diesel generator, which I assume is what I'm going to want to do. But also, I think there's a way to generate more diesel as well, which we're probably going to want to do down here. Okay, so here's all the pumps. And I guess this is just room for more pumps over here. No. Like, can you... I guess, no, these are probably enough pumps for what we're trying to do. I think this is just room for more water filtering and stuff. Because I'm guessing one of these matches up with one of those. So, let's think here. So, we have a petrol tank, we have a generator. An electric generator generates electricity from petrol. Oh, this is okay. This generates petrol from biomatter and electricity. Okay, and then this runs off of petrol. Okay. Okay. So, trying to think of how I would lay this out. I have like a little space over here for stuff. So I'm wondering if I put the, well, we need where the power's going to come down. The power's going to come down here, I think, rather than through the wall. So there's no power coming through this, right? Like if I connect this to me, no, okay. I had a panic attack for a moment there. I was like, am I sure this isn't already plugged in to the stuff? But no, I think this is just a way to pass things through the wall. Like, maybe it's already got facility power coming through it. Because I'm wondering, because part of me is wondering, like, we have these things here, and I'm kind of wondering if, like, do they really want you stringing wires all the way around, or do they want you to just plug a wire into one of these walls and then that electrifies the entire wall? Which technically would be easier, take less resources, but at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's no real explanation there as to how that's supposed to work. There's like scrap over there. Looks like. Um. Yeah, it's kind of a narrow passage. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of where. Like where. Like it's got to come down this ladder into here. The power does. So I guess if I were to put the generator here and the tank next to it, or at least the generator and the generator and the tank next to it. And then I guess I can put the actual diesel generator here that takes the biomatter and stuff. And then have the fuel pump into the tank maybe. So let's see here. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. So if I were to do there's petrol from biomatter and energy. All right. But this is just a small generator. And I don't know what side is what. So maybe I'll put this like right here for the moment. I don't think a small one's gonna do me that good right now. Probably gonna need a much larger one for this scale, but I can at least kind of put them down and see what I'm working with. All right, so the petrol's on that side. Power's on that side. If I can pick it up and move it around, that's good. Um, looks like it magnetically locks too. So that would be there. I guess the tank would have to be here for now. Which admittedly is not a great place for it, but I'm just kind of laying things out to see what I need. Um, where we're going with it. All right, all right. Petrol tank. I'll go into that, and then this one would have to come out and go over to there. The power would have to come in there. And then we would need the generator. Let's get hookups on both sides. I guess we kind of put that right there. We need more parts, huh? Um, okay, so the generator would be there, and then that would. I want to see what this generator looks like, so I know what I'm working with. So let's go that there for a moment. Not quite. Okay. I mean, if I pass them through the wall here, I could then drop them down and come back through the wall the other way too. If I bring the power all the way over here, I mean, that would be another way of doing it. I mean, I'm going to bring the power all the way over here anyway, because there's a generator there. So I guess it would make sense to just pass it through the wall and then come back down that way, rather than going down the wall. Let's see if I have the materials I need here. What do we need? We need copper, plastic, and iron. I guess it's time to clear out some of this stuff. All right. Grind up some stuff here. Hopefully get all the resources we need. Now we're get the alloy frame going. So we got both of those. I just need a little bit more plastic and copper. One more copper. Let's see if this has some copper in it. Nope, that was pure iron. Pure friggin' iron. Any other good candidates here? What about the stuff on here? Do I have something that looks like it might be copper? This empty thing might. Nope, that was just iron as well. There's no copper in any of these boxes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's some copper in these boxes. Excellent. All right. Okay, let's see what this looks like once it finishes. It's got petrol on that side, and the electric comes out the other side. Oh, it's got carbon dioxide output. Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense. Hmm. I don't know if there's what what do you do about that? Is there anything to do about that right now? Gas cable. Where would I put the... Can we use the gas for anything? Diesel generator. Small electric generator. Diesel generator generates diesel. Oh, wait, I've done that already. Recycler. Diesel engine cylinder. I wonder if that's something that's much later on here. Hold. We'll have the finally have the large storage container next level. We're almost there to that. Small oxygen generator. Okay, small oxygen container. Gas cable extender. Conservation coil. Long-term production cycles. What does that do? Sort of water. Okay. Diesel engine cylinder. Muscle fortification. Resource optimizer. Nebula. High-powered, short-range headlight providing... Okay, so that's another flashlight. Door growth. Electric rifle. Bone fortify. Immune boost. Large electric generator. Okay. Sabotage reactor? The hell? Sabotage reactor. Generate methane and oxygen using water, carbon dioxide, and electricity. Okay. School site. Methane tank. Store methane. Extender, large flame grenades. Mitochondrial surge, pulse timing regulator. Flash array. Eclipse is another flashlight. Large grenade. Sniper rod. Long range underwater capable kinetic rounds. Oh. Ultimate Genesis. Okay. Oil tank. Store oil. Distillation tower generates diesel, petrol, and plastic from oil and electricity. Oh. Entanglement lens. Advanced quantum lens increases the probability of doubling outputs. Okay. Quantum duplicator connects fabric of time uncertainties, occasionally doubling production outputs through quantum entanglement. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anything to mitigate the gases. Unless I wonder if that's not in the early access yet, which then begs the question, do I need to worry about it? Preacher barrel. Medium battery. Water tank. Oxygen generator. Use a transfer gas between devices. Gas cable. I don't get gas cable until level 12. So then what does that... I have a water tank, which I don't have yet. And didn't I see like a gas? There's a methane tank. I don't see any other... all I see is the methane tank. So is that what... because it outputs carbon dioxide, which really it should be outputting carbon monoxide, right? But huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But this does feel like the right path where I need like a generator and stuff down here. So I have a feeling these pumps and everything are going to be like just sucking up power like crazy. And I don't want that on the same power grid as these guys, because these guys are probably going to suck up a lot of power too once we get them going. Did I repair? Still have one of these to repair, right? Yeah, this one. Plastic, carbon fiber, and titanium. All right, we'll just need to go get some titanium and stuff. What do I have in here? Wire scraps. Okay, I think what we're going to do... I'm going to leave this box here. That's got a lot of that stuff in it. I'm going to take all this stuff out of here. I'm going to... dismantle... No, I don't need to dismantle it. I can just reuse it. But I want to come over and put this stuff in the recycler here, along with everything in this box, and then I'll take these boxes back to the ship. Oops. I'll take these boxes back to the ship and repurpose them. Stand back at a distance and let that do its thing. So it's not quite so loud. Alright. Give me 2 minutes, friends. I have to take a bio break. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, sorry about that. I am back. Old man bladder strikes again. Anyway, um, let's take our spoils back to our ship here. And holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. Good googly moogly. Still spitting out things here. Alright. Let's do that. And let's go put this stuff in that box there. And we'll change this to being parts and being green. There we go. Cool. And was that everything? Did I get everything out of here? I think I got everything out of there. Let's grab this one. And where's the oops. Where is my boat at? I think my boat is over this way. Yes, I believe this is to my boat. So we have that. Still haven't dragged these things in there yet either. And I have another empty box here. That one's empty. This one's very nearly empty. So take that with us as well. Because what I want to do, there's well, two things I want to do. We go back up onto the roof and do the navigational beacon. And then I want to, as well, let's go put this back that way, put that on green. You'll get the navigational beacon going, and then I want to go back to the gas station that we were at. And while we're on the boat, I want to make make a diesel tank and a petrol tank, so we can drain that place dry. And we can go into that level 2 door that we couldn't get in before, because it should still have the power over there. Take it from there. Alright, we'll head on over here and flip the switch.
Seems clearly now. Coordinates have been received.
Okay. Very good. Lots of stuff there. Okay, Ella. You have a good night, and I hope everything goes well with Jaina and you guys. And yeah. I'll catch you later. Have a good night. We got like unknown stuff. Cool. All right, let's go. Take that one off there. Let's go to the refuel outpost Gamma where we were. That's going to be our next destination for now. So, was there another refueling stuff? It looks like there's a couple of these bunker things. And there's another solar panel thing. And that, I don't know what that symbol's for. It's just a factory, hopefully a floating factory. Yeah, because these have the same symbol as the sanctuary dock, so they must be other sanctuary things. So cool. Very cool. Alright. We got that. Let's head back down, head onto the ship. And get some exploration going here, friends. At least a little bit. Again, I feel like I'm taking forever just to do the basics, but so I look at like other streamers that have been, playing the game, and they're so much further along than I am. But I guess it's it's what you get for just like 2 hours a night. It's this way out, right? Yeah, this way's out. Follow the bodies of our fallen comrades to find the way out. Got that there. Tell me there's still not enough light out here to get rid of these damn things. Oh, the sun's coming up anyway. And there's level 11. Just from killing those damn things. Okay. Now we got level. Let's one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's grab this guy and put him to use here. Because there's also like a water thing on the back of this boat too. Water purification thing here. So I kind of also want to set that up so we have like a water tank here. Maybe. At some point here. All that. Also, I'm going to need to go up top and repair our stuff, I would imagine. Yeah, there's definitely some sparks coming off of there. 'cause it's been a little while. See what we got here. Well, they're actually not that bad. This one's pretty bad. 2 fabric. I need 3 fabric. So I just need three fabric. What do I have in here? Let me guess, I have no fabric anywhere, right? There we go. Oh, here we go. 42 fabric. That'll do. That'll do. And really, I feel like I should move my storage up to the mid deck there. Rather than having it down bottom, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, because I also need to figure out where I'm going to put... I don't know. Maybe I'll put the tanks in here. Because there's hookups like immediately in the area. So, like... Let's see what we got here. Move some things around. Don't let them go to waste. Like this guy here. Let's just use him up. Yeah. Just leave that there for now. We'll just leave it there for now. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I go in here and I want to let's make a diesel tank. Oh, is that that shark appears to be dead. That's interesting. I didn't kill it. LA frame. I should use this here to do it. I need all the parts for whatchamacallit, the petrol tank as well. Let's do that. Get all that going. Okay. All right, diesel tank has been completed. And I want to put the petrol tank in here too. I don't want it to block anything though. Like I don't want it to block access to things here. Probably gonna want more than one diesel tank too, but I don't know. Let's there's see I don't want to fill I don't want to put any of these in there because there was a lot in the tank already for the other place, and I want to just drain that tank from the other place. I'd like to still have some room to get in here to do save and everything and heal up too. Okay. I can put one over here. Without it being too much in the way. I think we can maneuver in here with this. Okay, cool. Let's go and let's unhook ourselves. Immediately the ship is ready to leave. Okay. Good. Let's weigh anchor. Let's try not to hit any mines here. There we go. All right, very good. Yeah, that whale is quite dead, it looks like. I guess I could gather resources from it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. It must have been something I dropped off in the water there, just kind of still floating around. Alright, let's angle towards it. And I just remembered I haven't checked out the stuff here. Yeah, this is all full. Alright. Drop that net back down again. Can't put anything anywhere right now. Okay. I got stuff here. Plastic scraps and things. There we go. Get all that put away. A few things coming up, but I think that's just the slugs. Yeah, we are getting a little bit low on the gas too, so we're gonna have to use some of that gas to refuel ourselves. Okay. And nice going at a nice clip here. We still got, we're not going through the fuel too badly. It's funny to see just how big that Lazarus complex is, especially given we're all the way up at the top of that highest point there. And of course, it's raining again. It's like every time we try to pull into a place, it just starts raining again. One of these days, I want to pull in like fair weather and be able to actually see what I'm doing. can't see a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Cut the engines. Yeah, there we go. It's clearing up a little bit. There we go. At least this place has remained cleared out anyway. Right, all right. Let's get a little bit further up here so our moorings kind of line up at least a little bit. It starts raining again. All right. All right, that's good. Keep us anchored. Okay, what are we doing here? We got 23% fuel left, so I think first things first, fuel up this puppy. Yeah, I went a little bit too far forward here, but oh well. This might pull it back in at least. There we go. Okay. Cool. All this stuff is still working. That is beautiful. First things first, though. We gotta get some... What the hell? I get some gas on our ship here. So let me grab this. Do that. I think that will actually completely drain that tank. Yeah. So that completely drains all the diesel that we had here. We're just going to use it for ourselves. Alright. That's fine. There's nothing else left, right? Because I kind of pushed all that stuff into... Oh, here we go. Kind of pushed all that stuff into the one tank where we left last time. Yeah. Alright. And then we've got this tank over here. Let's see if I can fill that up. go. The thing here is this was almost almost a full tank, so we should be able to get full benefits of that going. All right, so we'll make sure this drains out entirely here. So we got these bastards hanging around here. No. All right, this is done. Nice. All right, so this is now completely empty. That's good to see. I need all this bio nonsense anyway, so I might as well collect some more and collect some XP in the process. Although I am running low on energy. Let's recharge ourselves. All right. Now the sun's coming up. That'll get them. Yeah, there you go. How you like that sunshine? You don't like it too much, do you? All right, good. So that is taken care of. So now over yonder here. Wait, was it this? Now I'm wondering, was it this place or was it a different place? It must have been a different place. Because this is not, there's no other doorway here. It must have been that, yeah, it was that other place. Where was that other? Well, I haven't visited too many things, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out where it was. I mean, I had to come here anyway for fuel, so it wasn't a wasted trip, that's for sure. Nothing up in there. Yeah, no, you know what? Because the place I was at had one of those big things in there. Yeah. One of like the big sort of flying angel things that was in one of these containers. So let's go look at the map here. That being said, how much gas do we have? 1158. Let's use the diesel things that we have. Fill up the rest of the tank here. And then I'll fill up the the other tank as well, the other reserve tank that we just put in. Get that going. And I can just get rid of all these barrels. I'm glad I kept them, but at the same time they're becoming an annoyance. Almost filled up there. There it is. It's filled. Our main tank is filled. Let's go fill the rest of this. We're 160 in there. Okay. I guess I could be doing two at a time, huh? let's just stand here and watch as I go one at a time. Like an idiot. Alright, well, that one's done. So we got 858 liters in there. So we got room to spare. How much in here? It's 1,700. These are 200 each. So can at least put one in there. All right. Cool. All right. Well, the rest of them will just have to stay out here for now. How much is left in this one? 143. Yeah, it's still gonna. There's still gonna be something left in there. I don't need to keep nickel and diming it. There is one thing I want to do though. Of course, I stack these all up at a spot that I want to do it in. It would be a good idea. Well, where could I put it? I could put it in here. Actually, now that I think about it. So let's go build. You know what? Let's use the actual machine to build. All right, let's build a medium battery. Okay, well, that's doing its thing. Come up here, and I'll put the battery maybe right here. So like right there. And then I think we'll put a whatchamadoozit over here. Cable extender. Just right there. Have that go into there, and then I'll just string it across to there. I know it's not the tidiest way of doing it, but it'll work. It'll work for now. Plastic and stuff for that. I don't even know if I have the resources to do that. Connector ports. Did I get everything needed for the battery at least? No, I need a logic chip. Oh, I need silicon, aluminum, glass, iron. Oof. Yeah, what is logic chip? Oh, I got everything except for 2 aluminum. I don't know if I'm going to get any aluminum out of this, but see what happens. Nah, it's just iron and copper. There's probably some aluminum on the thing here. Okay, and let's see if there's some aluminum up here that I can get. I'll turn this on. It's not quite done yet. It's too much energy draw. wonder if I can I tear these down? Connector ports, alloy frame. Yeah, let's do that. Not doing me any good as it is. So I might as well take the parts from it. Nothing in here, right? Awesome. Alright, that gives me some things. Alright, there's the basic cable extender. Still need the logic chip though. So do I still not have the aluminum? I guess I don't. Some more iron. System connector parts. Life frame. I don't think that's gonna do it. I think that's about the same as the other tank. What would be aluminum around here, I guess? Looks like that might have been just iron and copper. Yeah. What else could I throw in there that might yield something good? I get this table through there? Oh, I can. Let's go up here. I know there's a bowling ball and stuff. Let's grab this because these are actually useful for human making. Apparently it gave me some more logs too. We still haven't read through the logs either. Oh, well, that's... There we go. That was thoroughly stuck. copper. Not sure what else would yield me something different here. These are just iron, right? Metal, plastic, metal, plastic, metal scrap, plastic. I wonder if, let me see something here. Let me dismantle, make some scraps and put the scraps in there and see if I get, no, we're actually low on power right now. And for that matter, health. Alright. Charge the rest of the way up. Not sure what I did there, but I did something. Heal up a bit. Go. Let's make it back up real fast while I'm thinking about it. It's been a little while since we have. Oh, and I got all these scraps on me now. Let's see if any of these yield something. Messicum, rubber, iron, and copper. Okay. So not much there. Alright then. Metal scraps. Plastic and metal scraps. Get the bogged down. see what we can do here. With this, let's go down below. Do it instead of up on the deck here because it's nighttime and I don't want to deal with any more slugs right now. We don't have to. I'm gonna put these in here for right now. Wow, they were super heavy, weren't they? Let's put these bowling balls and stuff away. I'm out of space in there too. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get the bigger box right now. I can. Let's grab that bigger box. Bolt rifle. We might need that eventually. Water tank. Electric resource backpack. I'm gonna hold off on the rest for now. Let's do. Is that build time, craft time, consumption? Let's do 5 more here. 5 more here. And I think let's get the rest into pressure right now because I know we're not doing anything yet there, but I have a feeling eventually we're going to be looking at the stuff underwater, and I want to kind of be able to do that easily. So can we make these bigger boxes now? Let's make a bigger box. That must has a bigger box. All right. First of all, this is going to get all of our memento things here. Let's grab all of those. Grab most of those. Over here, and that stuff in there. Compass, assembly instructions, survival diagrams, Omega 3, bowling pins, all that stuff, and cool. That's got all that in there. Let's customize. Give it the little brain icon. Okay, good. So, what's the next thing? All this stuff. So let's go build this. Build and all the missing parts. It's the queue. This is fantastic. We have like finally have Not have to make 900 boxes. We'll probably still have to make 900 boxes, but I could dare to dream at least. Okay. Rubber in there. Customize, make this green. Give it the little part icon. Very good. Let's grab all the stuff out of here. Well, that's actually got other stuff in it. Let's grab all the stuff out of here. And we'll move that to there. And you give me all your stuff. Beautiful. Got everything in there we have so far, which is good. This guy has spare parts in him. I'm just going to kind of... Let's just move you over here and... Just for sake of argument... I'll do that, and... We'll make you like teal colored. Okay. And then right here, this guy will get miscellaneous things like the glow stick, grenades, the old torch, the old electric pistol. I'm going to throw those in there too because I haven't used them yet. Alright, and then I need another big one for the bio matter. Take a moment to organize all the things. I think these other parts I'm just going to get rid of right now. Because I have space for that there. Alright, this will be bioorganic stuff. Bio waste. Customize, you will be yellow, which I think is 127, 127, and where is the symbol? There we go. Okay. So grab all that stuff. Whoops. Put all this in here. Cool. Yeah, let's just get rid of this stuff because I don't think I need to be carrying it around with me in this particular form. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Dismantle. Hey, Goofball. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How are things going? Put that there. This I think I can get rid of. This we'll put over here just for sake of argument. I'll move this stuff over into the corner a little bit. Oh, we have much more space now. Much more space. Oh, God, everything's overflowing. Crawl our way over. Oh, and now this is full. I figured wasn't going to take long for that to fill up. Add all parts. All build, actually. Looks like we can just straight up build it. Yeah, we have enough parts to just straight up build it. That's good. That is good. You had Tuesday off for Veterans Day, and the first day you had free time, so you moved into the new house. You played Dragon Quest 1 Remake for 10 hours. Yeah. I can get it. I get it. It's really, really good, right? It's really, really good. Yeah. They did a fantastic job on it. And it's funny how a game that's, you know, that old, theoretically, can just draw you right back in again. Right, that burned through everything. That burned through all that stuff. That's good. That is good. Nice. Got all that done. Put these. Well, that's about all I can put up in there. Okay. This is cleared out. I think, did I make the, yeah, it looks like the queue has been made. So I should be able to go up top side and see this thing already done, or... Battery cell connector ports. Grab this. Let's just take this box with us. Oh, there it goes. I think it just made it. It was just out of range. Yeah. There we go. Oh, man. All right. Get this hooked up as we can here, and then hook that directly into the mains. It's kind of redundant because I think we have a main battery, but still feel like I want to do it. Go. All right, let's just grab these and put them to use so we can get rid of them. And then there's no way I can grab that down there. That is forever stuck. right there. Actually, I could just put this right in there, right? All right, good. These are done. Let's toss them in the thing. All right, good. That is done and done. Done and done. So now I gotta figure out. Oh, this is full too. The net is full. Let's place that before we go. Before we leave this place. Whoops. Oh, no, that worked. Okay. Send that back down again. All right. And it gave us a lot of scrap there too, which is good. All right. Let's unmoor ourselves. Go. Now I gotta figure out where we were, where I found that thing. Let's get underway. Can I hit M for the map in here? No. Okay. Alright, so it wasn't this. Whoops. Wasn't this one. It must be this one that I got it from. That the reserve beacon thing there. Alright, so yeah, it's gotta be that one. Let's go there. Let's not hit that buoy. Make sure we don't hit the buoy first. And then we'll head there. At a leisurely pace. Don't burn up all the fuel we just put in there. All right. Onwards we go. Make us some more humans figure out what's going on with this thing. Yeah, turn that one off. We know the Lazarus complex, and we got. I want to see what some of these bunkers are, honestly. Yeah, another. Norfolk Grave is somewhere that I think it automatically marked. But then we have another tower up there. Another communications tower there, too. Yeah, well, this is good, actually, because if we go here, then that gets us a lot closer to whatever this is. And I'd like to know what that is. Although, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to that second part tonight. Because it is getting late. But at least we can come over here and see if I can find the... See if this is the place where I saw the level 2 door that we couldn't open before. We'll put a little more speed on. Just get a little boost. Little speed boost. And then yeah, we're still decent. Still a decent distance. Plus the storm is actually making us a little bit slower as well. With all the waves. All right. Yeah, it's a fun little survival crafting, sci-fi survival crafting game. It's kind of like it's a cross between Raft with like all the, like you don't build the ship or anything, but you all the exploration that you have to do in Raft to go to all these different places and get story bits. So they've got that, plus they've got the added objectives of you're a robot trying to restart humanity. And we had the Lazarus complex that was we were at a while back, has all these like human growing tubes, and the idea is that you're supposed to grow people and then launch them off into space, so that they can finally get free of the Earth, because the Earth is post-apocalyptic. It's basically a water planet now. All the ice caps melted and everything. So it's actually got a cool little story to it, like little story bits and stuff. You come across lore bits and all that. It doesn't really have logistics per se, but it does have like the concept of power. You have to power up the you have to power up the machines. You have to provide, some machines require water, some require gas, and you kind of have to like manage that side of things. It's like pipe management rather than like full on logistics, but it's really interesting. And there's combat and stuff. You fight these weird genetically engineered things that I still don't know why they were genetically engineered yet, but yeah. You're a huge fan. It grows with people for people sell. Yeah, exactly. Huge fan of Satisfactory Foundry games. It's I love Satisfactory as well. This is not. It doesn't have like. If you think of Satisfactory, you think of all the pipes in Satisfactory. This is kind of that, when it comes to just pipes and stuff. But it's not. It's not a your. It's not like you're producing a product to then pipe into another thing per se. It's much simpler than that. But it's still like a lot of fun. There's still a lot of basically trying to go around and explore and manage power and stuff like that. Manage resources, gathering resources, scrapping things to get resources. That kind of thing. Alright, what are we at here? 99% hull. Got 84% gas. And our power is good. Let's see if I can get this mooring over here. That's good. Yeah, this is the door that there was a door, maybe. I think this is the place. Yeah, I think this is the place. Is this the place? There's a door that I couldn't open. Wasn't this one? No, this is not. I don't think this is the place either. Because there was a door that I couldn't open. Yeah, I cleared that out. Where was that place that I couldn't... Where was that door that I couldn't get into? That's going to bother me now. It was a facility that I was in. I got through most of it except for the one door, which had... I could see... what was that? Well, I mean, we only went to like 3 different places, so by process of elimination, it's got to be the place I haven't gone yet. Which is what? The navigation beacon? I guess it was the navigation beacon. I mean, that's the only place we haven't gone to. We haven't revisited. It wasn't Sanctuary Dock. I think everything done there. All right. So be it. Let's try not to. Let's try not to hit that mine there. I think I can make enough of a turn that we won't hit this mine. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be kind of close, but I think we'll make it. There we go. All right. And there's underwater points of interest that eventually you have to get to, but I don't have the I don't have enough prowess yet to go down there and try it. Because you have to have there's like skill points and stuff. Let me see if I can step out of here. Like there's skills that you learn, you get skill points to go through the skill tree to be able to build stuff. And then there's enhancers, which are basically your normal RPG skill point kind of things where you enhance your vitality, hydraulics, and all this stuff. And this is, you get 20 points per level. Like I'm level 11 here. And you level up just by scrapping things and by killing enemies and by, you know, finding stuff. And then yeah, here's all the stuff I've unlocked. Yeah, so there's stuff like that. Oh no, that's a beacon. Okay, what? Or that's a buoy. I mean, I thought that was going to be a. You know what? While we're here. I wonder if I can, I can swim over to that buoy and do something to it. Oops. Well, I jumped right over it. Interact. Oh, it has stuff in it. Oh, that's cool. It has like resources and stuff in it. I didn't. And that's what. And now it's got a red light. Ah. Well, that's. Oh, and it's sinking. All that iron and stuff was keeping it afloat. Oh, that's funny. I didn't see. I thought it was. I thought I was like have to scrap it or something, but okay. Well, that's cool. I should have been doing that earlier. All right. Down to 1,500 liters of fuel. So we're still okay, and I've got some in reserve. So that's always good. Gonna start raining again just as we're pulling up to this place. I can never, I can never pull into a place in the sun when the sun's shining. It's always got to be raining. I mean, I think the weather effects are cool and all, but yeah, we probably should. I hope they tone it down a bit, like make it a little bit longer between rainstorms here, because it's like it feels like it's they made the entire planet Seattle. Okay, come. We're getting there. Hey, at least I stalled enough that the rain stopped. Okay. So where are the moorings on this side? Or on the other side? That's the real question right now. Or will I get lucky and they're both on both sides? Don't necessarily have to moor it. Like to. Yeah, I don't see anything on this side. I don't really care. Let's just anchor and we'll swim for it. There we go. All right. Yes, this is the place. So it was down these stairs. Oh, it's level 3, not level 2. Oh, No. I thought it was level 2. Well, that sucks. Thought I thought I had the correct security level for it. So wait a second. So where does is it? I bet it's level 15 or something, right? Probably. Because level 10 unlocked the one. So I bet it's level 15 then. That unlocks the level 3 security access. Well, that was a waste on my part. Oopsie. Nothing there. Hmm. So I found the place. I just thought it was a level 2 security, not level 3. So that's a thing. What if I can put notes on the map? I can do Steam notes, but add marker. If I add a marker here, it's just a marker. Okay, that's not really helping. Okay, I can turn that one off. I'll leave this one on just so I know I need to come back there at some point. But I think the main thing is that facility there, which is 3.7 kilometers away. We're at 67% fuel. I would like to go there now, but the reality of the situation is I have to stop here, my friends, for tonight. Let's heal up. Let's get a little bit of splash of whoops. What the hell? Okay, that's oh. I'll put 1.6. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. So it's not even really charging up this battery, even though I put one there. Interesting. Okay. Well, now I know. No one's half the battle, as they say. Okay. Let's do our backup as we do. And we're just gonna have to call it there, my friends, for tonight. Oh man, I want to play more. I definitely want to play more. I think I will do a little bit off camera again. Probably at least travel a little bit off camera. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until we're back again with it. But yeah, I love this. This is just fantastic. For early access game, this is like, it's really good. They've put a lot of effort into it. I'm waiting to see, hoping to see some more stuff. I know they had a whole roadmap up there, but it would be nice to see even some more incremental things along the way. Would be really great. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying the heck out of this, friends. Very much so. But tomorrow night, we'll probably be back to doing some coding, maybe. And same with Saturday nights. And then Sunday, we'll see. I think maybe I'll jump back into No Man's Sky and start the next expedition. Or maybe I'll do something else. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll leave it as a toss-up for now. But that is it for me for tonight, my friends. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or a subscribe that you can spare, maybe toss my way, that would be really awesome and swell. It helps out tremendously, and I appreciate it greatly. I am trying as best as we can to get to some sort of monetization level on YouTube. So that's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, 4,000 watch hours, something like that. Watch hours we're doing really good on. Subscribers, be nice if we get some more, but I'm not gonna push it. Just interesting, just a nice to have kind of thing right now. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
This is the way.